So let me ask you this, Thomas. What as I move quickly, what's the draft process been like for you in this pandemic?
It's been long and it's been hard, but it just kind of just brought my love for the game more up because I just love the grind. I love to be able to, prove everybody wrong. So I feel through this whole process, I did that. I didn't opt out. I went to the Senior Bowl and did what I had to do. Then went out on pro day and put up the numbers that I was satisfied with.
You didn't play the regular season with the Ducks this past year. You went back to school after not opting out. Then the pandemic hit, and then they started playing around with the schedule, and you made the determination and the decision with your family to not play college football in 2020, but yet and still played in the Senior Bowl. What was the conversations like with teams during the interview process about the decisions that you made?
They just kind of asked me my main reasons on opting out and what was my decisions behind that. So I explained it to them, and then they just said, because I met with half of them at the Senior Bowl. I met with them. I think I was at the second day of practice, and then the other one was after the last day of full padded practice. So they was just telling me, just like it seems like when you were out there working out, you was making sure that you were ready and prepared for this moment. So it just showed another level of determination.
Thomas Graham joins us here on the Goodyear Hotline, an NFL draft prospect, former Oregon cornerback, and as Key mentioned, did opt out this season. And I want you to react to something that Jerry Jones said about college players who did opt out. He said that they're compromised because, at least from the Cowboys' perspective, because he feels like it's harder to make an evaluation. They estimated you missed 700 play snaps or something like that. Like they were coming up with the reasons why. How do you answer that about yourself and your preparation for this draft? Do you feel like opting out has compromised you as a prospect?
Me personally, I feel like it hasn't. It helped me grow in aspects of the game that I kind of didn't see before. I got to watch a lot of my junior film, just the mistakes I made. And was able to work on those in every single point of that game, strictly and train for being the best possible player I could possibly be when I go to the next level. So for me personally, opting out, it wasn't a bad thing. I think it was probably the best decision for me in my career forward. Because I think from here on out, one, it helped me get a head start on my class when it comes to press coverage the NFL way, not the collegiate way. And you can get away with a lot more stuff than you can in college than you can in the league. So on my end, I feel like it helped a lot, definitely when it comes to being able to go out there and focus on the little things to perfect my game to be the best person I can possibly be for whatever team drafts me.
Thomas, do you feel like that also gives you less miles on the tires? You know what I mean? Considering that you didn't go through the wear and tear of a season, do you feel healthy now going into the draft?
Oh, I feel extremely healthy. I had some minor nicks and bruises after my junior season. But also, even though I didn't play this year, I think I'm still going into the draft with the most career starts at corner. I know going into the season, I was leading in active passes defended, and I think I still ended up either first or second, and I didn't even play this year. So just imagine if I would have played, I think I would have separated myself even farther from the crowd.
All right, Thomas, give me the dream scenario. Where do you want to go? I know you'll be happy with every team drafts you, but where do you want to go?
Me personally, I like to stay out west. I have a lot of family out here, but I say probably like the dream scenario, since my dad is living in Texas, either going to Dallas or since my mom is in Southern California playing for the Raiders, would be two big cases, and both teams have reached out to me. So if that was to happen, I think both of my parents would be extremely happy on a whole nother level.
Just because he wants to stay out west, he's now going to be a Buffalo Bill. That's just don't
put that out there. Don't jinx him.
That's just what happens. I want to stay west, and then you wind up going as far away as possible.
He didn't mention cold weather either, did he?
No.
Southern
Warm
California,
climate places.
Texas.
No, not at all. Not one bit. So what are you going to be doing on draft day?
On draft day, me and my family are going to an Airbnb in Newport, and you're probably going to have about like 10, 12 people, family, close friends, coaches, and just sit there and just wait for that moment till my name get called and celebrate as best as we can, and then get right back to work.
Clearly, he's been following the CDC rules: 10 to 12 people only on a draft day. 10 to 12. He gave you a 10 to 12 number, but said coaches and friends. You got more damn coaches and friends than 10 to 12, boy.
Some of them can't get the invite.
That's it. They'll have to wait outside. Key tells us all about his drip on draft day. What about you? You already have something set up?
I got a little something. I'm not gonna be stepping too crazy, but you feel me? I'm gonna try to look a little fly. Key don't got that swag that I got, so I'm gonna try to be dripping more than he was.
You saying Key swag dropped off?
Even
I
for the
was
gram,
dropped off
not
in
on the
age?
stage, but
I was
for
swag
the gram.
before swag. What you talking about?
Thomas,
I think he's talking about now. I think he's talking about now.
we're showing it right now on the ESPN News.
You're at work there too.
Damn,
Well, Thomas, we wish you the best. We thank you for joining us. And when you end up in Buffalo, Key will say, "I told you so." Take care.
All right,
Thomas.
Thomas. All right.